Good day, everyone. For today's video, the partnership operations. So, one of the concern partnership accounting is how to distribute profit or loss. So, unlike the sole proprietorship, where it is only or there's only one owner, partnership distributes its income between the partners according on what they had agreed upon. So, if there's a stipulation or there is an agreement or stipulation which includes one or more partners from the share in the profit or loss is considered void. Or ibig sabihin yung stipulation na yun is hindi pwede or null. So before we proceed, let's have first our outline. First is the capitalist partner versus the industrial partner. So in here, I will discuss the general rules that should be followed, and then the distribution of profits and losses. Okay, so before that, I encourage you to please watch, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Content Not an Expert, for more video discussion. So, subscribe muna, no? Alam ko naman na meron kayong matututunan dito. So, let's start. So, we have here the capitalist partner versus the industrial partner. So, as the contribution under the capitalist partner contributes money or property for that. And then for industrial partner, contributes his industry. So, alam na natin yan. Next, as the prohibition to engage in other businesses. So, kapag sinabing prohibition, forbidden, or allowed na mag-engage sa ibang business. So, under kay capitalist partner, general rule, cannot engage in the same kind of business in which the partnership is engaged. So, for example, yung business is wholesale and retail. So, hindi pwedeng ganun din yung i-engage niya na klase ng business sa ibang business or sa ibang partnership. Dapat magkaiba. The exception, stipulation authorizing him unless meron silang agreement ng mga partners na pwede siya mag-engage ng ganong business, kind of business na the same sa partnership nila. So, again, always remember the general and the exception. Kay industrial partner naman, general rule, cannot engage in business for himself. So, hindi siya pwede kasi nga yung i-contribute niya sa partnership is his skills and his talent. So, exception, if the partnership expressly permits him to do so. Ibig sabihin, expressly in writing that yung pwede siya o pinapayagan siya na mag-engage in business for himself. Pag sinabing for himself, yung sariling business lang. Or yung, kumbaga, proprietor din siya ng, sole proprietor din siya. Ganun. Again, generally, cannot engage in business for himself. But if the partnership permits him so, then pwede yun. Next, as to profits. So, si capitalist partner shares in the profits according to agreement. There is no agreement in proportion to his contribution. Na-discuss natin yan last meeting. Ka-industrial partner naman shares in the profits according to agreement. If there is no agreement, he shall receive such share as may be just and equitable under the circumstances. So, ang ibig sabihin nitong just and equitable, yung tama para sa kanya. So, Sino ba mag-determine yan? So, it depends, ano. If meron naman silang agreement na ganito ang marireceive ni industrial partner and nag-agree naman lahat, so yun yung masusunod. But if not, and hindi sila able to determine kung magkano talaga yung mapupunta kay industrial partner, kukuha sila ng ibang tao para mag-determine ng share ni industrial partner, which is just and equitable. So that is okay. Next is the losses. So as to losses, general rule under kay capitalist partner, the agreement as to losses, if any. So kapag merong agreement, kung paano nila paghatian, yun yung susundin. If there is no agreement, then the agreement as to profits. So kung walang pinagkasunduan kung paano hatiin yung losses, paghahatian nila based dun sa agreement nila kung paano nila paghatian yung profits. So exception. In the absence of agreement as to profits and losses in proportion to his contribution. Again, babalik pa din tayo dun sa original contribution. Nung nag-start yung partnership or yung nag-form yung partnership, yung contribution niya yung susundin. Dito naman kay industrial partner, since wala siyang contribution, okay, general rule, the agreement as to losses, if any, first, yun talaga. Next is the exception. In the absence of agreement, the industrial partner shall not be liable for losses. So again, dito ang tatandaan lang talaga natin sa profits and losses kung ano yung agreement, kung ano yung stipulation o yung napagkasunduan. Kapag walang napagkasunduan, balik tayo dun sa original contribution. So, if it is really unable to determine the original contribution, napapasok yung equal na distribution of profits and losses. But we have here some strategies na pwede sundin ng mga partners on how they are going to distribute their profits and losses. So first, distribution of profits and losses is based on agreed ratio. So ito na yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na based on agreement. So it depends on the partner's agreement on how much each partner shall receive. So later, meron tayong example for each and every strategies. Next is based on capital balances. It could be original capital ratio, beginning capital ratio, ending capital ratio, and average capital ratio. And lastly, by allowing salaries, interests, and bonuses to partners. So please take note, salaries and interests are not expenses, and they are provided even when the operations result to losses. Again, hindi po expenses itong si salaries and interest. Ito lang yung way para ma-distribute ng maayos yung kanilang mga profits and losses. Kasi nga hindi naman sila empleyado ng kanilang business, sila yung may-ari, kaya hindi natin pwedeng ilagay siya as expenses. And next, bonus. Bonus is ignored if there is a loss. So later on, example natin, mag-discuss natin yan. So, we have here our illustration based on agreed ratio. So, Ri, Ta, Ke, and Lang entered into a contract of partnership. Re contributed 5 million in cash, while Ta contributed his only car with a market value of 1 million. Ke also contributed his only parcel of land with a market value of 2 million, while Lang his industry as a managing partner. They agreed to share in the profits as follows. So for Re, 40%, for Ta, 10%, for Ke, 30%, and for Lang is 20%. After the first year of operation, The partnership realized a net profit of 200,000 pesos. How much is the share of every partner in the profit? So again, based on their agreed ratio, yung kay Ray, yung matatanggap niya is 40%, 10, 30, and 20 respectively for the partners. So, yung 200 na profit, i-multiply lang natin dun sa kanilang agreed ratio. Or kapag sinabing ratio, pag sinabing ratio kasi dapat 4:10. So, ganun. So, ang total kasi nito is 40, 10, 30, and 20 is 100. 40%, 200 times 40% is 80,000. So, ito yung makukuha nila or yung kanilang share ng profit na 200,000. So, the journal entry will be debit income summary kasi i-distribute na natin yung kanilang income. Again, income summary, yung kanyang, kung income yan, nasa credit yung kanyang normal balance since i-distribute na natin, kaya i-debit natin siya. Debit income summary of 200,000 and then credit, we distribute the profit to the capital accounts of the partners. For RE, 80,000. Ta capital, 20,000. Ke capital, 60,000. And for Lang capital is 40,000. Again, based on agreed ratio. For our next method, using the original capital ratio, so using the same information except that there was no agreement on how to distribute the profit. Additionally, it was agreed that the industrial partner will receive 20,000 pesos. So, ito yung nasabi natin just and equitable share to the industrial partner. It's been agreed. How much is the share of every partner in profit? So, again, the same information, 200,000 yung profit. So, yung una nating bibigyan is C lang or the industrial partner kasi nga siya yung naka-fixed. So, is 200,000 less 20. So, ibig sabihin yung paghahatian na lamang ng mga partners is or ni Re, Ta, and Ke is 180,000. That is why ganito yung computation natin. 180,000 times. So again, since original capital ratio, kung magkano yung original capital contribution. So kanina, yung kay yung kay Re 5 million and kay Ta 1 million and kay Ke is 2 million. Ibig sabihin ito 'yon. 5M, 1M and 2M. So pag ito total natin ito, ang total nito is 8 million. So kung kukunin natin yung ratio, ang kay Re 5:8, kay Ta 1:8, and kay Ke is 2:8. So, para makuha natin yung portion ni Re, ang gagawin natin, 180,000 times 5 million over 8 million or kung ang gamit nyo is yung basic calculator, divide nyo muna 5 million divided by 8 million. Tapos yung answer nun, i-multiply nyo sa 180,000. So, ang makukuha nyo sagot is 112,500 and so on. So, para sa journal entry natin, again, the same for the distribution. We debit income summary of 200,000. We credit Re capital of 112,500. For Ta capital, 22,500. For Ke capital is 45,000. And for Lang is 20,000, the just and equitable share. So next method is the beginning capital ratio. Assuming the beginning capital balances of the partners are as follows. So for Re, 4,800,000. For Ta, 1,100,000. For Ke is 1,500,000. So again, magkakaroon lang ng beginning capital kung ang business is, for example, ngayong year, or for example, nag-start yung business last year, tapos yung ending capital nila last year, yun yung magiging beginning capital nila for this year. So, depende yan sa given, ano. So, beginning capital ratio. So, for Re, again, since beginning capital ratio yung basis natin in the distribution of their profit, so, the same pa din kanina, yung 4,800,000, i-add natin yan lahat, yung beginning capital nila. So, yung total niyan is 7.4 million. Ito. So, for Re, yung kanyang ratio is 4.8 is to 7.4. Ganun ha. 1.1 is to 7.4 and 1.5 is to 7.4. So, again, ang pinakauna nating bibigyan is silang since siya yung naka-fixed. So, based on agreement, 20,000 yung marireceive nilang. So, ibig sabihin, 200,000 less 20,000 is 180. So, yun na lang yung paghahatian ng tatlong merong beginning capital balances. So, 180,000 times 4.8 over 7.4 and so on. Kaya nyo nang isolve yan. So, the same application if ending ratio is used in the distribution. So, ito yung entry natin. Again, debit income summary of 200,000 and then we credit Re capital of 116,757. Ta capital, 26,757. Ke capital, 36,486. And for Lang is 20,000. Again, the same application if ending capital ratio is used. So, kung given yung ending capital, so yun yung gagamitin natin. Okay, so let's go to the next strategy, the average capital ratio. So, normally, ganito yung presentation ng problem kapag ang gagamitin is average capital ratio. So, dito pinapakita yung capital balances January 1 and then kung kailan nagkaroon ng changes sa kanilang capital. Possible kasi merong drawings or additional investments. So, i-reflect natin yan later on kapag nag-compute tayo ng ating average capital. So, ang mangyayari dito is kukunin natin yung average capital ng mga partners. So, ni Re, Ta, and Ke. So, again, silang ganun pa din yung makukuha niya is yung just and equitable share niya. Kasi nga wala naman siyang beginning capital balance dito sa given. So, ang gagawin lang natin, i-reflect natin. For example, kay Re, meron siyang beginning capital balance of 5 million. I-add natin yung yung 80,000. So, magiging, as of May 1, magiging 5,080,000. And July naman, nagkaroon siya ng drawings. So, as of July 31, magiging 5,050,000. And pagdating ng December 31, bawas ulit ng 50,000. So, ito yung presentation natin. So, ganito siya. Ito yung magiging capital balance ni Re. So, January, 5 million. May 1, nadagdagan ng 80,000. July 31, nabawasan ng 30,000. And for December 31, nabawasan ulit ng 60,000. Kaya ganito yung capital balances. Again, bibigyan ko kayo ng PDF nito so that you can still review the given. Okay. So next step is to determine how many months unchanged yung ating capital. So, paano natin bibilangin yan? So, titingnan natin yung first month and yung next month na nagkaroon ng change. So, from January 1, tapos pagka May 1, nagkaroon niya ng change kasi nga nagkaroon ng additional investment. So, ilang months unchanged. So, from January 1, yung bilang natin, up to April 31 kasi nga May 1 na yung susunod. So, nag-change na pagka May 1. So, that is January, February, March, April. So, that is 4 months. So, lalagay nyo dyan sa months unchanged, 4 months. Next, from May to July 31, yung bilang natin. So, May, June, July. So, again, May, June, and July. Kasi nga yung July, 31 pa. That is why 3 months yung kanyang months unchanged. So, next, from July 31 to December 31. So, kapag sinabing July 31, yung bilang natin magsisimula August 1. So, August, September, October, November, and December. So, December 31 yung last, kaya 5 months. So, please take note na dito, dapat 12 talaga yung total. No? Ito din yung isang way para ma-check natin kung tama yung pagkakabilang natin. So, it should be a total of 12 months. So, 4 plus 3 is 8. 7, I mean. Plus 5 is 12 months. Next step, pagdadaanan bago natin makuha yung average capital nila. So, 5 million. Balik tayo sa January 1. Balik tayo. 5 million. I-multiply natin sa 4. So, that is 20 million. 5 million 80 times 3. 15,240. 5 million 50 times 5. That is 25,250. And for December, kasi nga wala ng months and change kasi siya na yung last. So, 0. Kaya 0 dito. So, ang total niyan, i-add natin 60,490,000. We have to divide it by 12 months. So, yung average capital ni Re is 5,040,833. Or pwede din yung pag-solve nyo, 5 million times 4 over 12. Lagay nyo yung answer nyo. 5,080,000 times 3 over 12. Diretso. Kahit ano yung process na sundin nyo, basta mag-end up tayo ng ganitong sagot, okay lang. So, dapat yung sagot nyo for Re is 5,040,833 pesos. So, for Ta, proceed. Again, based pa din ito sa given. Papakita ko yung given ulit ha. For Ta, meron siyang beginning na 1 million, add 500, less 20, and add 300,000. So, dun sa dito, okay, January, magkaiba-iba kasi yung mga months. Pa-take note na lang din, ano. So, beginning balance is 1 million. Nag-add ng 500,000, nagbawas ng 20, and nag-add ng 300,000. So, again, bilangin natin yung months unchanged. So, January 1 and March 1. Bilang tayo, January, February. So, 2 months times 2. March to May 1. So, again, no, sundan nyo lang talaga yung magkasunod na mga months. So, March to May. March, April. Kasi nga, May 1 ang susunod. March, April, it is 2 months. Next, May to October. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months. Kaya 5 yung nandito. Again, May, June, July, August, September. And next, October, since wala nang kasunod, ang Ang ibig sabihin lang niyan, hanggang December 31, yung months unchanged na. So, October, November, December, that is 3 months. So, again, yung capital balance, multiply nyo lang sa months unchanged. Ito na yung magiging sagot. Ang total nito, i-add nyo, divided by 12 months. So, ibig sabihin yung average capital ni Re or ni Ta, is 1,478,333 pesos. Next, for Ke, meron siyang 2 million, add 250, less 25, add 50. So, ito na yun ulit. So, the same process again, sasabihin ko kayo sa pagbilang. January 1 to March 1, that is 2 months, January, February. Next, March 1 to July 31, March, April, May, June, July. Hanggang July, that is 5 months. Next, July 31 to December 31. So, ang start niyan is August 1. August, September, October, November, December, that is 5 months. So, wala nang months unchanged dito sa after December 31. Again, dapat 12 months. Ito, 12 months. Multiply nyo lang sa months unchanged itong capital balance. Again, add nyo and then divided by 12 months. So, yung average capital ni Ke is 2,197,917 pesos. Okay, since yung magiging basis natin ng distribution is yung average capital ratio, itong 5 million, so 5,040,000, 1,478,833, 1,478,333, and 2,197,917, i-add nyo to lahat. Kasi ito yung magiging denominator nyo mamaya sa ratio. So, yun na tayo sa computation. So, ang total ng mga average capital nila is 8,717,083 pesos. Ito na yung magiging ratio nila. Again, 180,000 kasi nga nabawasan na yung 20,000 para kay Lang. So, 180,000 times 5,048,333 divided by or over 8,717,083. So, ito yung share nila sa ating profit na 200,000. So, again, entry natin, debit income summary 200,000, the Re capital 104,089, Ta capital 30,526, Ke capital 45,385, and Furlang is 20,000 pesos. So now let's proceed to our last method by allowing salaries, interest, and bonuses. So again, Rita, Ke, and Lang entered into a contract of partnership. They agreed to share in the residual profit as follows: 40, 10, 30, and 20. After the first year of operation, the partnership realized a net profit of 100,000. The parties agreed to the following conditions. First, salaries of 8,000 and 5,000 are given to Ta and Ke respectively. Interest of 3% of the profit is given to Re, and the bonus of 10% of profit after interest and bonus is given to Lang. How much is the share of every partner in the profit? First na gagawin natin is gagawa tayo ng table para sa kanilang lahat. So, sa first column, the salaries, interest, bonus, and the remaining profit. So, next naman is for Re, Ta, Ke, Lang, and the total. So, first bullet, sabi ng problem, salaries of 8,000 and 5,000 are given to Ta and Ke respectively. So, salaries, lagay natin kay Ta, 8,000, kay Ke is 5,000. So, total niyan is 13,000. Next, interest of 3% of the profit is given to Re. 3% ng profit, yung 200,000 times lang natin sa 3%. that is 6,000. So, kaya 6,000 dito kay Re. So, total 6,000. And next, bonus of 10% of profit after interest and bonus is given to lang. So, kung nagbasa kayo in advance ng partnership operations, makikita nyo yung nasa module natin na meron dun after tax, before bonus, before tax, before bonus and after tax. Dito tayo kung paano natin isi-solve itong bonus. So, sabi sa problem, ang bonus daw is 10% ng profit after interest and bonus. Ibig sabihin, yung basis natin ng 10% is yung profit na binawasan na ng interest and bonus. So, dito tayo sa baba. Ito yung computation natin. So, bonus is equal to 10% of the profit. Ito yung 200,000 na profit. Bawas natin yung interest na 6,000. And bawas natin yung B kasi nga wala pa naman tayong nakukuhang amount ng bonus. So again, after interest and bonus, ibig sabihin profit less interest less bonus. So ganyan yung magiging formula natin. So let's solve. So yung B dito, ito yung bonus. B is equal to 10% i-multiply natin dito sa loob. 10% times 200,000, that is 20,000. 10% multiplied by negative 6,000, that is negative 600. 10% multiplied by negative B, that is negative 0.10B. Ganyan yung magiging answer natin. And then, para makuha natin yung B, so combine like terms tayo. So, lahat ng B, dito natin lalagay sa left side. So, kahit saan naman, basta combine like terms tayo. So, etong si B, the same pa din, copy lang natin yung B. And then, itong si negative 0.10B, pag itatranspose natin yan, magiging positive. So, positive 0.10B is equal to 20,000 less 600 is 19,400. So, ganyan yung magiging computation natin. Then, para makuha na natin talaga natin yung amount ng bonus natin, divide na natin diretsyo by 1.10B. So, kung napagdaanan nyo to sa basic math ninyo or yung high school math, alam nyo to paano to i-solve. So, para matanggal natin yung, or para makuha natin yung B, so again, etong 1.10B na ito, kasi nga, di ba yung B, yung assumption natin yan is 1. That is equal to 1. So, 1 plus 0.10, yan. So, 1.10B. So, eliminate natin yung 1.10B. So, B na lang yung matitira. So, kaya 19,400 divided by 1.10. No? Yung answer natin for bonus is 17,636. Again, total is 17,636. So, next na gagawin natin, ito total natin to lahat. Itong 13,000, 6,000, and itong si 17,636. So, ang total niyan, ibabawas natin sa total profit natin. So, ito naman talaga yung total profit natin na 200. So, magkano yung remaining? So, yung remaining natin is 163,364. Ngayon, kung babalikan natin yung ating problem, sabi dito sa ating problem, they agreed to share in the residual profit. Sabi, pag sinabing residual, remaining. So, 163,364 times. Or multiply natin, 40 kay Re. So, ito yung sagot. 163,364 multiplied by 10. So, ito yung kay Ta. And so on and so forth. So, ibig sabihin, ang share ni Re sa buong profit, i-add natin itong kanyang interest and itong sa remaining. So, ibig sabihin, 71,346. Kay Ta, meron siyang salaries and the remaining. So, total, 24,336. Salaries, or kay capital, meron siyang salaries na 5,000 and 49,000 9 pesos. So, 54,009 pesos. And then, kailang, meron siyang bonus and ito. So, i-add nyo lang yan lahat. Again, yung total niyan, again, is 200,000. So, for the entry, ito, the same pa din.